My name is Stacia Brown, and you're listening to the Open Mic Podcast. Pop podcast. Uh huh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Leave your hands. No more troubles. No more troubles. I need some more chord. Oh yeah. What's going on, everybody? How we feeling? Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. And I'm back with another exciting episode of the Open Mic Radio Podcast. Podcast. Yeah, my cord is taken up. I'm about to play a little game of Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo real quick to select today's episode. Is my fingernail dirty? This episode's spit cover. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Touch a piper by his toe. If he holler, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We going with yellow, y'all. I got a yellow cover on my microphone and I'm getting busy. Easy peasy. I like it greasy. My face need a washcloth, the soap. I am a little ashy and dewy and skiing. How do the AKAs feel about that? Skiing. I'm still battered by my ex, but me and her made amends, so I'm no longer battered by AKA skiing. Can I say that? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Speaking of AKA, shout out to Engine Design. I got my shirt, came in the mail. Always punctual, always on time. Engine Design for all of your t-shirt needs and graphics and pettiness. The queen of petty. The queen of petty. I'm trying to figure out how to put the station to keep my camera stationary. Where I'm gonna put my camera at. I'm trying to add more obvious to my podcast. I'm in 4K. Hey, what you say? That's why I sit here and I don't play. My freestyles are free, but that's what I say. And then I like to drink Ace of Spade. Ace of Spade is what I play when I play Spade. Yeah. Got a lot to talk about. It's been a couple of weeks, y'all. I miss y'all. I'm a little under the weather, but I was like, I can't go another week without talking to my people. The ones and twos. The ones and twos. Of y'all that listen to the podcast, I really appreciate y'all. I absolutely do. Don't pay me no mind. I got a little bit of sniffles. I've been in with some family. I want to say some family shit. But I'm not ready to divulge all that. That's nothing. That's a HIPAA complaint. So I'm not gonna do none of that. I don't think it's really a HIPAA complaint. It's not. I don't think so. I changed my chair up so I can swing around a little bit. Went back to my desk chair. Changed my office. So I got a bigger desk. I'm giving y'all all the ones. I'm giving y'all all. I'm taking a little picture. Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Did I take a picture? I don't know if I took a picture. Whatever. Did a couple of shows. I didn't hit my lightsaber in the background. Stop. A lot going on. I'm gonna let this protract. Happy September 11th, I guess. I'm recording this. It is September 11th. It is 1 p.m. right here in the Unbeknownst Studios. Shout out to Felt 5, Infrared Crypto on the beat. I really appreciate them always dropping me some hot fire. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Open Radio Podcast. Shout out to my hat, because I haven't had a haircut. My man O, I had to give my man O Genesis Barbershop. Shout out to my man O Mar, who cuts my hair. I had to visit him. But I got this dude. Shout out to Darius Bennett. I will not let you guys see my hair. Macaroni with the cheese. Macaroni with the cheese hat, trucker hat. I bought it yesterday. It's been a week, man. It's been the last couple of weeks, man. How y'all been? How's everything going with y'all? I've been well. I don't even remember the last time I talked. I need to write down what's going on in my life. I haven't really had an opportunity to really pod like that. And when you don't really pod like that, you don't get an opportunity to talk to your people. And I'm trying to talk to the people. So I don't know what the hell happened. So I got to go and rewind back what I've been up to recently. I've been dealing with I'm reading a text message. I'm sorry. Uh, so last week, a couple of weeks ago, I did. It's what day is this? Hold on. So it's been like what? How? When's the last time I recorded the podcast? What the hell's been going on in my life? So let's say September 1st through the 2nd, we did the approve, right? Did the approve. Really good show. Shout out to Rich Ebb, Jasmine Burton, Sarone Russell, TJ Ferguson, Trev Joyner. Shout out to everybody that bought tickets, man. It was a wonderful show. We did 4 shows. No, we did 3 shows. Sorry, we did 3 shows at the Loft. It was dope. Great crowds as always. I love the energy. I love perform. I love performing. I don't get a chance to perform as much anymore. My comedy love, and we'll get into that a little bit later, has dwindled down a lot. And I don't know, it's because I'm more on the management side now, or I have to deal with other actors and characters where before I was only responsible for me, and myself. But now I'm responsible for a host of other people, and it's not as fun as you think it is, folks. It's not as fun. Anytime I get a chance to perform, it's always great, especially when I get to perform outside of that chaos, that building. So when I don't get a chance, when I don't have to perform inside of that chaos, I get to actually be free. No one's asking me questions. No one's like, "Hey man, when I'm going up." No one's like, "Hey man, you got any space for me?" Anybody like, "Hey man, can I?" None of that. I get to just be perform and be and just be Mike, yo, and that's always a great time for me when I get to just be me. You get what I'm saying, buddy? So the approve was cool. We sold probably about 70 to 80 tickets over the weekend, which is pretty dope. Yeah, so it was like 30. Yeah. So it's about 70 to 80 tickets over the course of like 3 shows. That's the average about maybe 25, 30 people a show. So good show, good numbers. Can't That's something to sniff at. That's something you just can't sneeze at. You can't sneeze at that. Achoo. I could probably sneeze now. I got a cold. Um First show for me wasn't too tough. It wasn't my best set. Uh Second show was probably my best set. And third show, I didn't have a nap. I didn't take a nap, and we're gonna get into that. So what happened was, we I had went to brunch prior to, and let me tell you something. When you're over 40, you turn into a toddler again. You got to get that. You got to get that nap time in. You got to get that nap, and it wasn't so apparent until now that I needed a nap. So so we do the shows on Friday. I get home right around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, right? And then I had to turn around again around 10. I woke up at like 8, 9 o'clock because we had to go to DC to Club Air. And not Club Air, but Air, which is a brunch spot, which is amazing, by the way. It's amazing. I love Air. If you're ever in DC, you're looking for a good brunch spot, Air plays the best music, has the best brunch. It is the most responsible brunch. Shout out to Nam Nam Yam Nam Nam Nam. I think I said her name. Nam Nam. She follows me now. This clip is going to go up, and I'm not going to say her name. Right? Nam Nam and Air. If you get Nam Nam and Air. If you get Nam Nam and Air as your waitress, you're in for a treat. She's gonna take care of you. She got your back. MC Cataracts. So we're at brunch. We're having a great time. We're not wilding out, right? Because when I was in Puerto Rico, I wasn't wilding out. Like, you get a bottle, we got to finish the bottle. There's no need for there to be any bottles left behind. We got to finish the bottle, people. Damn it, that's the rule. We're going to finish the bottle. I don't care what we do. We got to finish anyway. So there was no finishing the bottle. We had a little hookah, right? We eating, and then at Air, Nam Nam. If you're lucky to get Nam Nam, Nam Nam. If you get Nam Nam, they bring out the plates, right? So you don't have to really order anything because all the plates are already pre-made. But what you got to do is, if you want a waffle or omelet, and that's when the shit gets real, yo. That's when the community comes together. The brunch community comes together at the waffle station. That's what I learned. The waffle station and the omelet line is where the community comes together, because you're all in line for the same common goal: to get that omelet, to get that carb, to get that protein, to get that omelet, to get that waffle, to get that. I want a half a waffle. Do I want a whole waffle? Do I want syrup? Do I want strawberries on top? Yes, I said strawberries. So you want strawberries on top? The brunch community comes together at the waffle station and the omelet line. Tell me that I'm lying. Let me know if I'm lying. The community comes together at the omelet station and the waffle line. No, the waffle line, the omelet line, and the waffle station. Because we get together, we're listening to good music. Jeezy's playing. We're getting busy with Jeezy right now. We got our plates in our hand. We're all in line. We're looking at each other. I don't know you. You don't know me. We just talking. Next thing you know, I find out that you work for the Department of State, the State Department. I didn't ask you for that. I didn't. I didn't ask you for that, but you just told me that. You know why you told me that? Because you trusted me. Because you trust me. You trusted me because I'm in the same waffle station line that you are. So now I know that you work in the State Department. I tell you who I work for. I can't not gonna say that. And now we're having a conversation about our bosses. And now we're talking about work. And then you say that, oh, you're next. Well, what you gonna get on your waffle? You're like, oh, maybe I get a couple of chocolate chips on my waffle. You're like, oh, I'm gonna get a couple of strawberries and a little bit of blueberries, and I'm gonna get a little bit of whipped cream, and I'm gonna get some syrup. You're like, ooh, that sounds delicious. Now all of a sudden, I done changed your mind. You don't want chocolate chips anymore. You want strawberries and blackberries and blueberries and strawberries and strawberries and all the berries. You want all the berries on your waffle. You get a little bit of syrup. That's enough to just moisturize the waffle. You don't want no dry waffle. And now we disperse. You go to your camp, I go to my camp. But I made a friend. Let me read this text message. Don't do that. Don't do that. I wouldn't let you. So then we made a friend. I wouldn't let you. So I made a friend in the waffle line. All because I was in the waffle station. Right. And then also too, I think you could start an all-out brawl at brunch if you hop the omelet line. I think you could you can get your ass whooped if you hop that omelet line, depending upon how long that omelet line is. I don't know if that's true or not, but I wouldn't try it. I wouldn't hop the omelet line. If I see, so if you go walked up, you about to order your omelet, I bet you dollars to donuts to dollars. First of all, they're going to politely say, "Hey man, the line is that way." And if you say, "I don't give a fuck about that line," you're probably going to get your ass whooped. Not only by the people in the line, the community of the omelet station, but I think also the omelet cook, because he understands the gravity of this omelet station. You got 4 burners working. You know what I'm saying? This nigga had 4 burners working, right? He got 4 pots. He got 4 pans going to getting busy right now. And you have the audacity and the unmitigated gall to sit here and hop the omelet station. You need your ass whooped. I don't know if that's true or not. So anywho, we're at the omelet. So anyway, so we're at brunch, having a good time. We leave brunch around and this is DC, and I had to get people right. So we leave brunch right around, let's say 4. And the show is not until 8 now. But I got to go all the way from DC back to Virginia. I drop off my people, and then Brandon Moore, I say him by his name, Brandon Moore has to go and get his vehicle, which is all the way in another part of Virginia, which is like 20 minutes, 30 minutes away from my house. I drop him off, then he gets his vehicle, and then I go back to my house. That places me, people, with let's see, that places me at exactly an hour and 15 minutes to do all I need to do and get back to DC. Now you say to yourself, Mike, you probably could have got. I thought about it. I could have got a power 20. I've learned I need at least a 30. I need a power 30 if I'm going to do a show. I need a power 30 to get to my show. So I don't take a nap. I shower, I change my clothes, I double layer my fragrances, and I get busy. And I got to get back to DC. I get to DC, I get back to the Comedy Loft. I have no energy. I'm irritated as hell. I am a toddler. I'm an over 40 toddler. Leave me the hell alone. I demand silence. I demand respect. I'm tired. I didn't get a nap. That's all I said the whole night. I didn't get a nap. I was irritable. I was an irritable baby. Anybody that know me knows I'm not an irritable person. But when I don't get a nap in, I am very irritable and I'm very moody. I need a nap. Everybody in my house knows if I don't get a everybody, my daughter knows. Oh, daddy taking a nap. When he wake up from his nap, we're gonna be ready to go. I need to charge my battery. I don't like if you're 20, you want to burn your brakes. I'm not burning my brakes anymore. I'm 40. I need a nap. I didn't get a nap and I had a bad set. I had a bad Saturday because I didn't get a nap. Naps are important, people. And I didn't have one. So I had a bad set because I didn't get a nap. And because I didn't get a nap, I had a bad set. So even though the show was great, I had a bad set because I didn't get a nap. But it was a good weekend. There was a reason why I was talking. I said something earlier about I was going to get back to that. It wasn't brunch, but yeah, we did. So there was brunch, and then it was a wild weekend. It was brunch, and then I decided to take the fam. Woke up after not having a nap. I got some pretty decent sleep the next day. Got some pretty decent sleep, and then I said, I Googled. I got to spend some time with my kids, man. I got to spend some time with my family. Some personal stuff was going on in my home. I won't divulge any of that, but it was a very scary time for my house. And all I can say is hug the ones that you love. Love the ones that you love. Keep them close. Let them know all the times that you love them. Take care of them. There's a part in vows that everybody seems to don't understand, but there's like sickness and in the health. And sickness and in the health does, and I don't know if I said that quote right, but does a lot of the heavy lifting in your vows, yo. And it was put to the test the last couple of months, and it was a very scary time for me personally, and I was like, yo, things are getting a little better. Let's go do some apple picking, yo. So I did some apple picking. Here's the thing about apple picking, yo. My son, you got about 25 minutes. If I don't have a nap, I'm irritable. My son has a nap and everything. If this thing gets bored quick, you got about 20 minutes with my son. And he's out of here, yo. So we're doing apple picking. It is 90-something degrees outside. For the first 10, 15 minutes, he was down. He was excited. Apple picking. Ooh, apple picking. Ooh, apple picking. Ooh, apple picking. Ooh, getting it right. And we had a little baby. Had my little cousin, and she was out picking. She's like, ooh, apples. And she wasn't getting no variety. Just anything literally low hanging fruit. She was snatching up out of the tree. Give me that. I want some of that. I need a little piece of that. I want a little piece of that apple. She get apple. Ooh, apple. Throw it in the bag. 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 Like all kinds of apples, right? We got 3 bags of apples. No house, no home needs 3 bags of apples. You hear me? No home needs 3 bags of apples. But here we are with 3 bags of apples, getting busy on the track right now, right? So we're at this farm. If you, it's called Apple Orchard. It's in McCormick, Virginia. It was only like an hour away, but it was dope, man. I had a really good time. It was a good wholesome. Yeah, I'm reading a text message. It's hard to let yours go. It happens over time. I'm reading the text. I'm reading the text message out loud. And a lot of people are like, what the hell is he doing? I'm reading the text message out loud, so there's no dead air. Anyway, so it's a really good time. It's free. They give you it's $20 for like a small bag, $40 for the big bag. We got both bags, and basically get as many apples as you want in the bag. And then if you fill it up, you know what I'm saying, it's $40, right? If you get the $40 bag, it's $40. But if you don't fill it up, you have to weigh the bag, and then you just pay what the weight is of the bag. So you know what I'm saying, the bag doesn't count towards the weight. So you can literally get, like, we got a couple bags, so it was like 17, 16, stuff like that, right? So it's a good time. But they also had a little shop. Listen, niggas, they were selling meat. They had all kinds of meat, and it wasn't called T-bones. I don't know. I don't know if ribeye is trademark, but they didn't say ribeye. They called it something else. We got London boil. They had bags of meat. So basically, it was $100. You get a bag of meat, and in the bag was included 5 pounds of ground beef. No house needs more than 5 pounds of ground beef. We got 2 bags of $200 worth of meat. We got 10 pounds of ground beef. We got a London boil. We got two T-bone steaks and some other. No home should have that much meat in it, but we got it. Pump, pump, pump. We have the meats. We got all of the meats. They selling the meats. They got all kinds of special like apple butter. They got hot salsa, strawberry salsa, apple salsa. Like I haven't tried none of that stuff yet, but I'm gonna get down and get busy on that, and I'll report back to you. So the apple picking joint went well. The shows are going well. I actually have another show October 19th at the DC Comedy Loft. I'm gonna start do monthly shows there as well. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. Actually, I am a little under the weather, but I don't want to go 2 weeks without doing a podcast. I want to shout out to all my guests that came through. The last goes Holly Logan came through, and if you follow her, I put her Instagram up there. If you followed her, please by all means check her out. Her weight loss journey is amazing. Her weight loss journey is amazing. It's something to behold. Check it out. As always, I'm reading something else. What the hell am I doing? Also, I'm gonna have some more guests come. I'm gonna have some celebrity guests too, man. So I have the reach to do that now. And I want to thank y'all for listening. I'm gonna hop up out of here because now I got to go like do some stuff to my nose and not cocaine. And oh, speaking of cocaine, niggas, have y'all seen the Netflix joint Painkiller? We got to talk about that. If you haven't, we'll talk about it. I will wait till next week, and we could talk about it then. But Painkiller, someone please remind me if you listen to the podcast. Painkiller, we're gonna talk about it next week. I want to thank you all for listening. My shows I'm gonna put some shows up here. I really appreciate y'all listening. Until we meet again, I love you all. Good day and good night. Bye bye. We out of here. Pew, 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 pew.